Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, kind of fun, a little bit different for sure, but we're talking about dock life here at Lake of the Ozarks, and love having conversations with people. We talk about real estate and different parts of the lake, pros and cons, things to do, all of that stuff, but somewhere along the line, docks become part of the conversation, and rightfully so. The dock game and the dock lifestyle here at the Ozarks can be pretty impressive, and I'm going to try to talk through a few things, try to answer some questions, try to show you some stuff, but we're going to go from the most simplistic dock that you can probably have at the lake, which is probably my dock, to some maybe elaborate docks that other people will do, like my neighbors. And so I live on one side of the cove, which is probably the more modest, I guess, side. But then there's the bougie side across the way. So I'm gonna fly my drone over there and try to show some of the docks on the other side of the cove. But talk a little bit about that, because it's actually a very healthy conversation sometimes in the household. So the first thing I want to kind of bring up is, where do you invest your money? And good conversation with my wife and I right now. Hey babe, I want to redo the kitchen and paint and maybe put in some new floors. And I'm like, cool. Hey, I'd rather invest into a different dock and make it bigger, or open it up, expand it, add a swim platform, jet ski stuff. Like, there are so many upgrades and things that you can do to the dock. And just like your home, where are you gonna put your money, right? You're gonna invest your money into the new floors and countertops and stuff like that, or do you want to invest it into a dock? So I'm gonna try to show you my dock if I can. I'm probably gonna go dark here, but you can tell that I have a very modest dock, right? We have a one walkway, you have a one well for your boat, you have a swim platform off of this side, if I can get my hand right, swim platform over here, but really nothing over on this side, just a walkway to that side of the dock. So one well with a roof. Very simplistic, right? What you'll see on others is you'll have place for 2, 3, 4, 5 boats. You could have multiple swim platforms. You could have entertainment space, bars, storage. You can pretty much do whatever you want. Sometimes these docks that you'll see out here are $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 docks. It's massively impressive because that's what it's about, right? It's the lake lifestyle, and you want to create this entertainment space. And do you want to entertain people inside your home, or do you want to entertain people outside on your dock? And so, healthy kind of conversation. But one question that I always get asked too is, how do they stay in place? So you typically are going to have 3 anchoring points when it comes to your dock. And so I'm gonna try to show that again the best that I can using my dock as the example. But the first anchoring point you're obviously gonna have is your walkway. So sturdy walkway, your anchoring point is gonna be right here on the ground. Now, I'll talk about some maintenance things in here because we just got done redoing a few things on ours. But you have your main anchoring point, but you can tell right here there's a cable. This cable is anchored to the seawall. And then there's another cable over here, if you can see it, anchored to that seawall. So, try to see if I can show you a little bit better. You have that cable hooked up to the seawall right there, and it anchors in to the edge of the dock here. And then you have this cable right here, and that goes across. Probably can't see because of the sun. Try to get in the shade again. There you go. That cable anchors into the seawall over there. So 1 cable, 2 cables, walkway, all the cables anchored in to the seawall. So it's probably the majority of how docks are going to be. You're going to have 3 of those anchoring points, right? Your main walkway, and then 2 cables off on the side. Obviously docks are floating on, some type of flotation or pontoon device, but that's what holds them into place. Depending on the size of the dock would probably obviously depend on how thick your cable is going to be. I don't know if you can see my neighbor, but he actually has massive metal anchoring points. So his isn't a cable, they're actually metal anchoring points. And so that's what's gonna kind of hold your dock into place. And again, depending on your dock size is gonna depend on, you know, are you gonna have a swim platform? The problem with our dock is we don't have a swim platform on this side. We only have one swim platform. We only have one place for one boat, right? And so if you wanted to upgrade, or if you wanted to have better entertainment space, not the best dock. Like, we can definitely have people on it, you're definitely hanging out, you're swimming, you're playing, you're having a lot of fun, but man, if I was gonna put more money into this property, I would invest into the dock. Now, what I also realized with this dock is our boat barely fits, right? So we just have a 23-foot boat, but if you ever wanted to get a 24 or 25, that makes a big difference. It's also going to be probably a wider boat. But what I've learned, instead of replacing the entire dock, is that if you upgraded your boat and got something a little bit bigger, you can obviously make your dock a little bit bigger. So you can open it up, so you can expand it out a couple of feet. You can lengthen the dock and make it a little bit longer. And then you can obviously, what you can do is pop the top and make it a little bit higher. And so if you had to make some type of modest adjustment to your dock because you made an upgrade in your boat, you can do that without breaking the bank too much, right? And so we thought about upgrading a boat. Obviously we haven't, but you know, there would be a simplistic approach to upgrading our dock if we needed to do that. Now, if you go from a 23-foot boat to a 40-foot boat, you're probably gonna have to do something different completely to your dock. So another thing that we've realized and learned is, just like real estate, or really anything for that matter, when you want to upgrade, there's dock brokers here at the lake. And so you reach out to a dock broker of some kind, and they are buying and selling docks. So if I wanted to upgrade this dock and I wanted to get rid of it, and I wanted to get 2 wells for 2 boats, and I wanted swim platforms on both sides, and maybe I wanted a spot, instead of floating my jet ski out here in the water, I'd want to have some jet ski ramps. I can tell basically a dock broker exactly what I want, and in return what he'll do is he'll list my dock for sale. So he'll put my specs into that dock, he'll put it out there, and maybe somebody will want to buy my dock. And so when that time comes and I have found the dock that I'm looking for, and I've made the purchase and somebody's buying mine, they'll come in with some boats, little mini barges, I guess. They'll disconnect this dock, they'll float it out into the water, they'll float it out to wherever it's gotta go, and then they'll float in the new dock and they'll reattach it right to your seawall. So probably a pretty unique process. I haven't clearly gone down that road yet, but I would hope at some point, right, if we had to upgrade, we would get a little bit of a bigger dock, a little bit more space, a little bit more room, maybe create some entertainment space. Again, as you're gonna start to see some of these other docks, they have, you know, tables out there and chairs and, you know, bars and TVs, storage space. Like, some of the docks are so elaborate, I don't know why you would ever want to go inside. But when you are ready, you hit up a dock broker, they sell your dock, they float it out, you purchase the new dock, they float it in, and they reattach it. One other thought and concept that you can do when it comes to dock is just build your own. So a lot of these dock shops will custom build whatever dock you want, very specific to your, you know, your wants, your needs, your specifications of your boat. And so what they'll do is they'll build it off site. It'll take them maybe the winter to get the dock built. They'll put it in the water. Same concept. They're going to detach your dock. They're going to float in the new dock. They're going to hook it up to your seawall, anchoring points, and you're going to custom build exactly what it is that you want. But everything down here with these docks are custom. You can do whatever you want, however you want to do it. Create whatever lifestyle you want with them. And it's a big component to, again, why we're here and the lifestyle that you're trying to create. And so a lot of fun, healthy husband and wife conversations on investing into your home or investing into your dock. So either way, just wanted to try to share a few ideas and, you know, help articulate a little bit more on how the docks work around here, right? They're anchored, you own the dock, you have, you know, power out to the dock, you have your lifts that'll bring your boat out of the water. They're fully capable for pretty much any type of lifestyle that you want to live. And if you purchase a property that you absolutely love, but you have a dock that you don't 100% love, just know they can be fixed, they can be changed, they can be upgraded, they can be completely removed, floated away, and floated in with something new. And so super impressive to what people can do around here with some of their docks. Hopefully some of that drone and B-roll footage gave you an idea of the elaborance of what can happen. And, you know, again, it's all just about creating the lifestyle that you're looking for, creating the entertainment space that you're looking for. Everything's got to handle the size of boat that you're going to be using, but super fun to obviously create lifestyle on your dock. At the same time, you're creating lifestyle in your home. So if there's anything I can do to help answer questions about the dock life or make connections for you or do anything with Lake of the Ozarks or real estate related, please don't hesitate to call, text, reach out, email. We'd love to jump on a Zoom call with you as well. Till then, we'll just see you on the next video.